Tapini, 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 kerau, 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 tapini, tapini, kerau. This were the calls going on in the Ibala Valley in about 1991 when the police came in to round up rascals or criminals who had escaped from the Port Moresby curfew. This is Mission Alive. I'm Roger from the MSC Mission Office. At that time of the police curfew, I had been asked by the Bishop to go to Kerau Parish up in the Goilala in the Ibala Valley to care for the parish while the parish priest was away. This parish was about 7,000 feet. The airstrip was 7,100 feet. The police put on a curfew in Moresby to round up many criminals because of the situation there at the time. And many of the criminals who were from that Goilala area, particularly up around Kerau, had moved out of Moresby and were making their way up through the valleys. And on the radio, the mission radio every day, I could track their advance, and I knew many of them were from that parish and the villages around about. So I knew all these criminals were coming. The whole operation for the police coming and going is perhaps another whole story in itself. But the police came in by a fixed aircraft into Tapini and Kerau. They came by road and they came by chopper. And they had the chopper for only about 20 operational hours. So they were all over the valley. Many of the rascals who had made it that far had taken off into the bush. So the operation was on. So the police operation was all over the valley, in and out of Tapini, in and out of Kerau, around to the different villages. And as I said, many of the criminals had taken off into the bush. When the police had left, some of those rascals came to Kerau village, and there had been a gathering there of the village police. And the rascals, the criminals, said to these police, "If you're still here tonight, we're going to attack." So the police prepared themselves. One of those policemen came over to me at the presbytery and told me the whole story and said, "Father, we'll be here and I will come and check on you occasionally." So that was good. So this is where now it links up with the De La Salle stories. At Tapini was another one of our De La Salle brothers, where Brendan used to stay, by the name of Gabriel, Brother Gabe. And as the afternoon and the evening went on, I was in touch with Gabe, and he said, "I will call you every hour on the hour during the night." And I think he'd put a mattress on the floor next to the radio. And he did faithfully through the night call me up every hour on the hour. And that village policeman, he also came and checked up on me throughout the night and sat and talked, and we had coffee and everything. That chief was a very good man. He was a real chief there. He had 3 wives, and that's another story. But during the night, he said to me, "Fella, they're gone." He said, "I can feel it. They're not here. I don't feel any danger." And so the night went on, and sure enough, the rascals had gone. Gabriel remained all night keeping in contact with me, and for that I'm forever grateful. And all this is just part of the story of how we all looked after each other. The brothers, sisters, lay people, teachers, our catechists, and all the people we had in the parish who were working for us, how we all used to look after each other and share company, share meals, share stories. It was really a great time, and I'm very grateful for our brothers, our De La Salle brothers who were there, who were great company, and some of whom I'm still in contact with. So I thank them all for that, and this is all part of the mission. Was then, is now, the mission is alive. Thank you.